Hello, unordinary and beautiful. Welcome again to my channel for those of you who are new. Hi, my name is Lina and it's so nice to have you here. Today is Movie Monday. I promised a friend of mine to make a movie review of the movie Spotlight. I know the movie is, or at least was, in theaters a while ago, about a month, and it also got an Oscar for Best Movie. And I watched it before the Oscars, but I have completely forgotten to make a review. And my friend asked me, okay Lynn, please do one, please, I really want to see, is it worth watching or something like that. Okay, first, it won an Oscar. Sometimes that means that it is worth watching, sometimes it doesn't mean the same thing, but anyway, I will share my point of view with you guys. So Spotlight is focusing on this team of journalists that works in the Boston Globe. So the Boston Globe hires a new editor, and the new editor finds out this article about this lawyer who blames the cardinal of the Catholic Church in Boston that he has known about a priest who has abused children sexually. That's disgusting. And he has done nothing to prevent that, to stop it. And the new editor of the Boston Globe decides to, how you say it in English, to find out the truth actually. I mean everything. And he gives this task to the investigation team of the Boston Globe, and they have to find everything, you know. Is this only one priest? Has that ever happened before? Has the cardinal actually known about that? And it turns out to be that it's just bigger than one priest. It turns out to be it's a whole system, you know? And they consult with a guy, a psychologist, I believe, who has studied this behavior among Catholic priests. And according to him, well, only in Boston there must be about 90 priests who has abused children sexually. Okay, let me just say that it's creepy. And now they have to find out, and now they have to find the priests. They are going to every record in the archives of Catholic Church. And the Catholic Church, it's a very strong system. And it's not just about revealing the names of these priests, it's about stopping this system work. The movie begins like that basically. It's 1985, I believe, and the characters are in the police station. And there is this woman, this lady, with her two children, two boys, and the priest is there with her, and he's saying to her, I guarantee you this will never ever ever happen again. You have my word. And guess what? It happens again, over and over and over again. They have done nothing to prevent it, to stop it. They just retire him for a few months. They send him in the house, in the neighborhood, you know, outside of the city, where all families live there with their kids. And he's supposed to go there, how to say it, for rehabilitation, you know, to rehab. With plenty of young children all around, how is he supposed to cure himself or something like that, okay? Then the priest goes to another city, another church, and the same thing happens again. And this repeats over and over and over and over again. And during the whole movie, I was thinking, oh my God, maybe the Catholic Church has a special session, special classes, you know, how to abuse little children sexually. And one of my favorite lines in the movie is when they ask the consultant how you make a difference between the church and your faith. And he says that, well, church is an institution created by man. My faith, that's something personal. personal. The movie is worth watching, according to me, guys. I mean, I know it's realistic. I know it's about real events. I know it's maybe a little bit hard for some people to watch movies based on real events, but because of these movies, because of these events, now we know the truth. You know, the Catholic Church used to do these things. The Catholic Church used to hide the truth from all of us during so many years. And this movie, well, that's a good example that there have been and there still are good people, people who are ready to speak out everything, who are ready to fight for what is right, who are not afraid that the cardinal will come and tell me, who are not afraid that the cardinal is going to come and tell them, oh, you're going to burn to hell because you just offended the church. The church has nothing to do with my fate. I mean, it's worth watching, it's dramatic, it says the truth on so many levels. It's not only about the church, by the way, but also about the journalists, because some of them are raised as Catholics, some of them has friends who are Catholics. For example, Rachel McAdams' character, her character has a grandmother, and her grandmother goes to church 3 times a week, and she goes with her, and now she's confused. Am I going to church with my grandmother? Am I going to a place where it's supposed to be pure and holy and sacred, or am I going to a place where people are lying, where they are hypocrites? So yeah, in lots of ways, it's not about just the battle about truth, but it's about personal battle inside yourself. This is my Movie Monday review. I'm sorry that it's late about this movie, but I promised my friend, as I mentioned, and here it is. The movie is worth watching. The movie is touching. The movie says lots of truth. I'm repeating myself over and over again. It won an Oscar. It deserves it. I mean, it deserves it. After all, I think you have Michael Keaton there. This is the second year in a row movie with him wins an Oscar. So if you want to win an Oscar, get Michael Keaton in your movie. Obviously, he's the good ingredient in your movie. Anyway, guys, this was my Movie Monday review. If you have enjoyed it, please give it thumbs up, subscribe, share. Sharing is caring. And as always, guys, remember to keep on smiling, because obviously life is way too short to frown. Bye, guys.